Let us continue with our lesson, and let's get started to test our API. So for that, we have already a route for a login as well as a register. And next is for our to add a post. So just copy the base URL from here and just paste it, and this should be of a post. And if we go back to the route list over here, and let me close this one. If you go to the API route over here, we have a prefix of tags. So after API, we have a prefix of tags. Just copy this, and that should be of API and the task. This is a prefix that we have set. API is the by default API route, and we have a prefix of tags that we have set, and the route endpoint. So this should get, we should add first. So add tags. Just copy this one and go to Postman and just add that one. So let's go to the header and add the header of let's say should accept, right? ACC accepts of JSON, sorry, application JSON. And on the body we need to pass the form data. In the form data we have to pass the request value. So if you go to task controller, when we are adding or when we are storing, we are passing user ID, title, body, and status. So just user ID, title, body, and status. Just go to the Postman and we will add a field over here, user ID, TITL title, and it should be BODY body, and of a status, STATU status. And we should pass some value. The user ID is, I think we have already created one user. Just go to the database over here and check the user. It should be user ID is 1. So we will test with the user ID 1. And the title, let's say this is a test title, and body, let's say test body task, and status, let's say is of started or task. Status can be of a started or end, or let's say started, STARTED, started. So this task has been started, or let's say a pending, PENDING, pending. And if you try to send this request, you should get an error. So just send this one. You will get an error of unauthenticated. Why? Because we haven't passed this. If you go to the route over here, API route, we have a middleware which is protected by a auth. So we need to pass a token. So user must have authentication to access this route. So for that, we will go to Postman, and in the header we will add a authorization header, authorization, and in this authorization we need to pass the token. So if we go to the login, we are getting a token over here, and this access token by default is valid for 1 year. So this token is valid for 1 year in a default Laravel passport. So if you want to configure it for a lesser time, like maybe a week or a month, or maybe you want to add a 2 year or 3 years, so we have some option to change it, and later on a coming lesson maybe we'll cover up all of this. But for now, by default it's 1 year. So this token can be used for 1 year. So I'll just take this token and go over here in authorization. I need to pass a bearer, and I think I just spelled it correctly or not. I think it should be of a bearer, and yeah, BE, I think it should be a spelling mistake, so let me make it correct. So first type as BEARER, bearer. The token type is of a bearer. Hey, what happened? It should be BEARER. So make sure this is correct. Bearer, token type, and space, one space, and the token key. So BEARER space and a token key. So that's our token key. And now let's go to the body and let's remove the status for now, and let's send it. Now it's sending, because which means that this authorization token is correct. So we have to send bearer and a space and a token. So token we have get it from when we are logging. So this access token we have it. And what it will do is we'll just go to the body over here and just pass the status. I think it should be pending, not ending. pending, pending. And now if you try to send it, that should store a record for us. Yeah, so we have successfully stored a record. And if you go back to my PHPMyAdmin and check the tasks, and you have a one task already. So ID is 1, user ID is 1, and title, body, and status. And if we go back again over here and let's try to add one more task, just send it. Task title, let's say 2 and 2, and send it. That's successful. And let's go back and check. And if you go to tasks, and we have a 2 tasks now already. And the next step is to update. So let's update the title and the body for the first task, and we should pass the ID. So if we go back to our controller over here, when we are updating, we are passing an ID of a task, user ID, title, body, and status. So we need to pass one more, which is of ID. So let's go back to the Postman, and what I will do is I'll just duplicate this tab, and in the tab I will not, it should be of update task. So UPPAT update task. If you go and check the route URL, it should be update task, and we are updating it. So let's go to the Postman, and if we are passing the same authorization, so make sure you have passed this one, authorization bearer and the token ID, access token, and body we need to add one more, which is of ID. And let's move this one, just drag it to the top over here. On the ID we have to pass the ID of the task. So the task ID is the 1, so we need to update. So let's go back and add a task ID for 1, and I will just set the title as the title, test title 1, and test body as for 1, and it should have a post. And if you send this one, that should update it. And if you go back and check in the PHPMyAdmin, that should have updated your record. Yeah, so it has successfully updated our record over here. So the two endpoint or two route that we have passing is successful. And the final or the third one, let's see offer. Okay, get. So we will be use a get method over here, and that is to get all of the tasks. So just copy and paste it over here, and tasks, and we have a route of our endpoint of get all tasks, and just copy and paste it over here. So to get the task, we still need to pass header of let's say except of our JSON application JSON, and we have to pass authorization over here. Authorization is, we will just copy from here, just copy this all and just paste it over here. And if you don't pass the authorization, if you just try to send it, you will get an error, which means that unauthenticated. So which means that the user hasn't authenticated or hasn't logged in. So we will pass authorization, and let's send it again. So that should return a list of so now we have a two list. One is two tasks, so it's returning all of the tasks for us. So that's successful. And the final one, we have another route, is to delete the route. So we have a add, update, and get, and the final one is to delete. So what I will do is I will just let us duplicate this tab, and here I will say as delete task, right? So if you go over here and delete tags. Just copy this one and just paste it over here. And whenever we have a accept an authorization and we need to pass a body, I think the body is we are passing. So let's go to the controller and check that one. So in the controller, when we are deleting, we are passing the tax ID and the user ID. So we are passing the tax ID over here and the user ID. So what we will do is we will go back to the Postman tax ID and user ID. So we don't need this one. So let's remove all of this, and we are passing ID. The tax ID that we want to delete, user ID is of 1, and the tax ID, let us delete the second one. So tax ID is the tax, we have a 2, and if you see ID column, we have 1 and 2. So we want to delete the second one. So for that, we will pass ID, tax ID is 2 and the user ID is 1. And let's send the request, and you can see that you have successfully deleted. Yes, your tax is deleted successfully. So which means that all of the route is working. And if we again try to delete it, let's try to send the same. You can see trying to get a property of non-object user ID. So because we don't have it, that user is not there already. The user ID is not there, and because we don't have this record, it has been successfully removed from our table. So if we go to phpMyAdmin and if you try to browse this, that has been already removed. And by this means that we have successfully completed all of our requirement to test our API, and everything is working fine. And let's save all of this. So just save this one, save as. Let's save to do, and that add tags, save. And this one is to update the tags. Let's save as and check this one, request name, and we are saving it to do. Let's save it to do, and this is to get. Just save this one too. Yeah, get all tags, save, and the final one is to delete the tags, and just save this one too. Okay, so we have successfully saved all of the 6. We have a 6 route and API endpoint. So that's all for this lesson. We have successfully tested out everything, and we'll continue with our lesson on next video. Till then, have a great day.